Got the chick, I call it Lola. She feel like the ocean, like to drink and smoke some Doja. And I feel like smoking, plus she good at charming.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Ferg here, coming back with another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be looking at some replays of me playing the bats challenge. Earlier today, I did only get 10 wins. I managed to get the 50 bats, not the 500 bats, but I'm going to give you some tips on how you can get bats every time. As the only times I lost, I actually lagged out twice, my device crashed, and then the other time I actually just got completely destroyed. I'll give the guy, his name was Crazy Eel. He completely destroyed me. I lagged out twice, got completely destroyed once. So yeah, I'm going to give you some tips. We're going to look over some replays on how you can actually get bats every time from this, whether it be only 50 bats on 8 wins, or whether it would be 500 bats on the 12 wins. So, before we go into the video, if you could follow me on Twitter, it's up on the screen right now, it's also in the bottom left hand of my overlay, and in the description, along with my Instagram, also on the screen right now, in the bottom left hand corner, and down in the description, if you want to keep up to date with all my posts, when I'm going to upload, anything like that, any giveaways, stuff like that, you want to follow me right there on those social medias. So without further ado, let's get right into replay number 1. So coming at replay number 1 here, I'm playing some guy with an Arabic name. I think it's Arabic, it looks like Arabic. He's from Iraqi Clashers. It's not really a known clan, so I wasn't really scared. See, when I play like grand challenges or anything, if I come up against a known clan, I get a little bit more nervous, you know what I mean? My nerves skyrocket a little bit, whereas if I play someone guy like this, I'm just chilling, I'm just having a good time. It's pretty easy win, basically. Like, it's all about your mindset. If you're going to go into a match and you want to win, it depends who you're playing. If you know everyone, then you're obviously going to kind of get less wins, in my opinion, because you're going to be scared by playing more known people, because you know all of the known people, whereas I don't really know all of the known people, so I don't really get scared that often, or like think of like, oh, I'm going to lose this game or anything like that. I'm just quite happily just playing. So yeah, I dropped the bowler at the back. He drops the Night Witch, the bandit comes over and my bowler misses it because the bandit actually charges up. So we kill the bandit, then the bats come and my Sphere of Goblins and Ice Wizard can actually clear up the bats and the Night Witch. So then I drop the miner and he manages to drop his barbs around my graveyard, which is a really nice play by him. I was actually debating whether or not to drop a bowler here, but I think I ended up going with a Dark Goblin. Yeah, as you can see, the bowler was in my hand. I ended up going with the Dark Goblin as the things came down because I realised that a bowler wasn't needed. I ended up bowlering here though because he dropped his hog and I was like, damn, I'm going to need a bowler now. I really wanted to save that for a push with graveyard. So we end up killing everything, the archers as well included. They got a few hits off on our tower, which it's not too much. He got a little bit of damage off. So we managed to get 2 hits off with the Dark Goblin. And I'm going to reset on Elixir here. Looking at the princess in my hand right now, I'm debating putting it at the bridge, but I'm also debating putting it at the back. I go ahead and put it at the bridge for the chip damage, and then I was really wanting to rocket that musketeer, but I wasn't quite sure whether I should have done it or not. But I go ahead and do a nice wizard at the back because I was predicting he would drop his push cards, which he did. He dropped his whole push on the side, and I got a really, really nice chunk of value on the rocket there. I believe the rocket got the musketeer, Night Witch, and a hog. So that's 12 for 6, that's nearly double value. Of course he drops the barbarians for my miner again, which is an alright trade for him. He's getting 2 negative, but his barbarians stay alive and can go ahead and target all my other stuff. Nearly killing my Ice Wizard or killing my Ice Wizard, I can't actually remember at this part. I don't really care about Ice Wizards, they're not really good, so I don't really keep track of what they actually do in game. I just make sure that they slow troops down as they're coming towards my tower. So he puts the musketeer on the right side. I was going to rocket the musketeer on the right side, but then I seen that he dropped the Night Witch on the left side, so I went ahead and rocketed the Night Witch for some nice value, getting the tower damage, killing the 2 bats off the Night Witch, and killing the Night Witch itself. So he drops the barbs down. I, of course, drop a bowler down. Pretty sure he drops a hog, yes. As you can see, there's 6 bats coming down on my tower right here, so I managed to drop the princess just in time to kill 4 of them, and then the tower kills 2 left over. We go ahead and kill the hog after it gets 2 hits, which is alright. So his tower's only on 188. Right here, I go ahead and drop a Ice Wizard, and the bandit manages just about to target it there, so I don't get the charge damage on my tower. We go ahead and kill the left side tower, and we were about to kill the right side tower, but the time was over. And it was left with 679 HP on the right side tower. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and go into replay number 2. So the second replay for today is me versus a guy called Luca from Bestie, probably a Spanish or some sort of other language clan / name as well. I go ahead and choose Golem here because I'm not a fan of Lava Hound. Lava Hound's kind of pay is not really fun to use in draft challenges, as you don't get many air troops to go on along with it. Of course, I take bats here because it's the bats challenge and I want to try and use the bats because I haven't got them at this stage yet. I actually haven't unlocked them because this is in the challenge before I get my 8 wins and my 10 wins, so I hadn't actually got them, so I really wanted to use them. So I chose them over Freeze. Sometimes Freeze is actually really good. I'm pretty sure when I was playing this, actually I'll show this next. A guy gave me Freeze when I had Balloon, so I'll show you that guy. I'll show you that replay next, guys. That'll be our final replay for the day. I go ahead and drop. I drop Executioner here. I'm pretty sure I drop the Executioner, and then Executioner goes down, kills the Lava Hound. He drops a Miner. I thought he was going to Miner on top of the Executioner to kill the Executioner, but he goes ahead and doesn't do that. So my Skeletons kill the Miner on the tower, and my Executioner can live to kill the Lava Hound, which is really nice for us. I go ahead and Fireball the Electro Wizard and Princess right here, meaning the Princess will die and the Electro Wizard will die to the Golem exploding on it. And then he does a really bad play here and actually ends up rocketing my Golemites, which was absolutely insane. Like no value for him there whatsoever. Complete crazy value for us, which is really nice. This turned this game into a really easy win for me anyway. Drop the Golem at the back here for the start of our second push. As you can see, the Golem's going down right at the back there, and then I stack up a massive push here by putting the Executioner down next near the middle of my side of the map, and then I put the Night Witch a little bit further up. But I don't put the Night Witch so far up that it is right behind the Golem because I don't want to get it splash targeted by the Princess, which I knew he had in his hand right there. So I put the Night Witch down right here. The bats target the Lava Hound, which is really nice, so they don't get splashed from the Princess, which is exactly what I wanted. So you can see the Lava Hound is losing insane amount of health. I dropped the bats spawn out of my Night Witch. There's a Night Witch killing the RG as well. The RG managed to get one shot off, but at this point, I'm pretty sure this guy kind of knew that I was absolutely like destroying him, and he was basically screwed right here. So there was nothing really that he could do. I had so many troops in his tower, and it was basically just 3 Crown Kingdom. Here we go. And I go ahead and destroy that guy there. So let's roll on to replay number 3, which I believe is me using the Balloon Freeze. Yeah, guys, let's roll replay number 3. Okay, guys, so we're back in the third replay. I've already chosen Executioner, and I gave him Wizard, which was a really nice trade for us. I go ahead and choose Ice Spirit and Princess instead of Skeleton and Skeleton Army because they can kind of counter each other. And then I chose Ice Wizard over Witch. I was going to show you guys a Balloon Freeze replay, but unfortunately the replay was unavailable for some reason. I have no idea why. It was one of the first games I had actually done it, and it just turned unavailable, which is kind of unlucky for us. He goes ahead and drops the Wizard on the offense, killing our Princess, which is alright plays by him. It's a little bit of a negative trade, but he manages to get it for another +1 because I had to drop an Ice Spear on his Wizard to stop it getting damage. Go ahead and drop Executioner here. Our Executioner does so bad. Like, look at that. Look how bad our Executioner was there at countering that. It literally could have countered most of that in one swing, and it goes for the Skeletons instead of going for the mid, which is just AIDS. So we go ahead and get loads of damage here with our Goblin Barrel. He drops a Skeleton Army on it. I go ahead and drop a Princess to target the Skeleton Army and the RG that he has just placed. Then we go ahead and drop in Ice Wizard to slow down the RG's shot. The Princess goes ahead and kills all the remainder Skeletons, which is really nice. It got absolutely every single one of them, which is really good. I drop a Ice Spirit so it protects the Dark Goblin a little bit, which the Dark Goblin really uses that little protection really well right there. It gets an absolute crazy amount of damage right here. Go ahead and take this tower in basically our second push, I guess. The bats come down in our tower. He doesn't really have much to put with the Wizard. His deck's kind of a little bit bad, not gonna lie. We drop our Executioner here to kill all of the stuff that he had dropped. And then we're going to wait and stack up the 10 elixir unless he puts down a troop. So we wait and stack up to 12 elixir. Sorry about my mumbles, guys. It's a bit weird. I haven't had those in ages. Little stars and things. Basically phase adapt. So the Princess goes down on the left backhand side, and then he drops Skeletons on the right side, which is kind of weird by him, not going to lie. That was a really weird play just to drop Skeletons for no reason. We go ahead and kill those Skeletons. Our Ice Wizard is about to target the Wizard, and then the Wizard kills our Princess and our Ice Wizard, which is really unfortunate. The Dark Goblin dies to the Wizard as well, which is really crazy that we're getting absolutely demolished there. So go ahead and drop an Executioner against the RG and put an Ice Wizard down as well, because I was expecting him to drop something behind it, not going to lie. But of course he doesn't, so we go ahead and kill the RG. It gets quite a lot of hits off, not going to lie. I was kind of disappointed in that play. But we go ahead and kill the Witch and the Wizard right here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. And then we get the Goblin Barrel off, and the tower gets another 300 damage off the tower. The Spear Goblins are coming down. I choose to poison those Spear Goblins, put the Princess down. The Princess gets another bit of chip damage in, another shot in. Then the Ice Spirit gets on the Skeleton Army that comes down to kill my Princess. He gets an RG on our tower. The RG nearly kills our tower, but not quite. It's still got 210 HP left. He zaps it to get it down to 137, but we kill the left-hand tower anyway, so it doesn't really matter what he put the tower on, which is really good for us. So we go ahead and beat that guy. Pretty strengthy win right there. Really nice win for us. Let's get out of this little lobby here. I'm pretty sure it'll either be tomorrow, which is Saturday, or Sunday. I'll do another Mortar episode, because I know you guys really like Mortar. And yeah, as you can see, I'm still on 5,108 trophies. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. They're both on screen right now. Without further ado, guys, let's roll the outro.